Woohoo! We are live. Alright, so here's the game plan. I am not going to be live for very long. It is currently 7:26. I shouldn't even bothered to go live. Actually, no, I can actually bother to go live. Plan is I'm going to get off about 8:45 for me, so that I can get up and get my brother ready and all, because as you guys may know, I am taking my dog to the vet this morning because his toe looks like it's going to explode off of his foot. So we're going to do that, and then we'll do whatever. Tonight, I don't know what game I'm going to play. So before you ask, I don't know. But for those of you who are wondering, look at that. Research and purchase, yes. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's our new naval vessel for Britain. You ask me, it is a very... well, I'd like to say it's a down score from the last one, but if I'm being honest, it doesn't look half bad. Now, I know a lot of you are like, oh, well, you should definitely grind out to get this one now. Nope. I am not touching any more cruisers. We are now going to start grinding out for these lovely battleships. Now, if you pay attention, the Bellaforn, I don't really know how the British pronounce their vessels half the time, looks a lot like the Dreadnought. So we're going to call it the Dreadnought. Now, we obviously have the Dreadnought in game, as you can see here. Here it is. Mwahaha. The only difference that I really see is there's a different bridge on it. And there's like the secondary battery on top of the ship itself. But, the Dreadnought was supposed to be like this revolutionary battleship or some kind of crap like that. Personally, I don't see it. I really don't. Because, like, the only time you're firing most of the guns is on a broadside. And even then, you're not firing one of these two side guns, so it's still a useless vessel. Most of the time. That's not saying that, you know, the British can't make very good vessels, because I believe that, honestly, the British made really good vessels. And then I look at the destroyer and I regret everything that I just said. I don't know, though. That looks actually pretty good. I like that. Look at a little steam train sitting over there. It's cool and cute. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure there's, like, daily boxes and stuff that you can get. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Aircraft carriers, where do these guys go? They probably go in the battleship section. Yeah, because that's destroyers over there. I imagine the cruisers go in that one, and then this is obviously like the battleship hold right along with the aircraft carrier. Now, the Hermes, in my opinion, is by far one of the best looking aircraft carriers of the time. I love the fact that it's a flat flight deck, and I love the fact that it's actually built on the deck like it is. I think that it makes the ship look very beautiful. And very aerodynamic, by the way. Like, I love the way that that looks. Like, compared to, like, America's early, vessels. But then the thing that gets me is then they go and they're like, yeah, let's, make this crazy, like, elevated flight deck up here for no reason whatsoever. And if I'm thinking correctly, I don't even know if this thing actually has a hangar. I know it has, like, this back door, so I'm assuming it would. But this is the HMS Furious. Now, for those of you who don't know, the HMS Furious was originally a battle cruiser. Now, when the British designed it, and you can find it in War Thunder, the HMS Furious had 2 guns. And it was not very heavily armored, 1 front, 1 aft, or 1 bow, 1 aft. Like I said, not a very heavily armored vessel, and you could definitely tell that they had already planned to do something with it eventually. You know, something meant to be fast, light, be able to throw out punches if need be, you know, and that was what the HMS Furious was designed for. Well, Britain, like everybody else, started figuring out that aircraft carriers were the way of the future. So they took the HMS Furious, and what they did is, at first, they just built a flight deck on top of it. They just built a flight deck, and the bridge was not here. I actually think they moved the bridge underneath the flight deck. I could be wrong about that. I don't know if that's true or not. I'd have to look into the design and everything. But originally, the HMS Furious had the bridge was still directly in the middle, and the way that you had to get around it was they had a flight deck built around the bridge, and the planes had to actually get around the bridge in order to take off, or they'd have to take off the stern. Now, what a lot of y'all don't realize is with aircraft carriers, the way that it works is the aircraft carrier gets speed, and that is how an airplane is able to take off of it during World War II. The propeller would get enough airspeed in it that it would actually be able to basically launch itself off the airplane. If you've ever watched the movie Midway, if you pay attention to that one scene, matter of fact, I can probably pull it up on YouTube right quick. There's a scene where it's talking about hello. Let's see, Midway movie. We're gonna go. Takeoff fail scene. Alright, this is the scene, and I want you guys to pay attention to what he says.
Because a romantic
Talking about the ship is moving too slow. An aircraft carrier during World War II, or even like before then, it had to be at a certain speed in order for the propellers on the ships and stuff to get enough airspeed on them that they could actually do what they needed to do, which was actually a really interesting little feature. So, the HMS Furious having the flight deck the way that it was before they did this really made it difficult to do that. So, that is why I kind of understand why they ended up renovating it and doing this, but elevating the flight deck is what I'll never understand why they did, and I don't think I ever will. But it still looks good. But I will say this: I do really like British destroyers. British destroyers are pretty numerous as far as design goes. I mean, they all look about the same, but I mean, they're decently designed. Half of them we don't have in War Thunder, unfortunately. And by half, I mean most. But, like, I love all of them. Like British destroyers, like they all have like a different design feature on them that makes them unique, and it classifies them in a different class. Like there's some of them, I don't know if they actually show it in this game or not, but they'd have, we have one in War Thunder that's like that, but one torpedo tube would have like 5 torpedoes in one tube, and then, or in one launcher, and then the other one would have 4, and it was just like one of those things where it worked for them, so they used it. So just really something really cool, I thought, that was really interesting. And this is the one that I really love, the Lightning. I love the turret design on it. It really reminds me a lot of like American destroyers. I just love the design on it. It looks really good. Um, it's definitely one of those designs where it's like, well, it looks a little too futuristic, but I like it. And it really does look really good on this ship. I really do like those guns. And they ended up putting them on the Ditto, which I don't know if they have it in here. It doesn't look like they do. I'll have to look. Oh, they have one called the Jutland. See, this is a futuristic gun. Obviously, this is a more modern. It was probably built after World War II. And, as you guys can see, it has like 2 main guns. I'd imagine that's probably like a secondary firing gun they slapped on there, and definitely focuses more on anti-aircraft capability than anything else. And then we have the Daring, which has the most modern of them all. Modern bridge, modern turrets, the weird looking funnels that don't make any sense to me at all. How in the world they're even able to get that thing to move, I don't know. But you can definitely tell that they're slowly merging into, like, they still have the old hull design, but they're starting to chop off that rounded hull at the back, and it makes it look kind of pathetic in my opinion. Just, I don't like the way that they do a lot of the, I don't like the fact that they do like every ship now to where it has that square back at it. I've never understood that, because a square back is going to make the ship slower in reverse. So, if you're in action, you really want a ship that's going to stop. But I guess there's probably an ulterior motive behind it. Like, I imagine with that stern being like that, if you're trying to slam on the brakes, so to say, and whip it into reverse as well, you're probably having a lot of, like, fighting against you with that bow, or that stern being basically just like the bow. So I imagine that's probably why they did the sterns like that. But I still think the really edged out stern looks really good on ships. The only thing I don't understand is, like, with the Hawkins, for instance, like, why is there not a massive turret on here? Why is there just small guns? And then we have the Leander. I think that's actually how you pronounce it, the Leander. And they really start getting into like a World War II era looking vessel with this. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Wait, hold on. That's the American national anthem. Whoops. This is the Devonshire. I love the Devonshire because it's that perfect mix of World War I with the 3 funnels, the triple funnel design, and the perfect mix of World War I and World War II. And I love it. I think it looks very nice. It's a very nice vessel. It is very nice compared to, I think this one is the one that I'm thinking of. Yes. Well, no, that ain't the one. There is one, and I don't know if they actually have it in here. I don't think that they do. But there's one that, basically has that same design. I'll have to show you guys in a little bit. But here's the Fuji. Dude, I think the Fuji looks really good. I love the funnel design on this. I know that's a rangefinder, but it just makes the gun look really top heavy. And I know for a fact why they have this gun being further back, because it gives it more elevation, or that it just makes it easier to put the breech in, because those gun turrets are very small. Which is fine, I understand, so I'm not hating on it. It actually makes the ship look really interesting. So then we go to the Surrey. Here we go. This is a really nice vessel. I love the dual funnel on that. It makes it look really weird, though, because in the middle there's basically nothing there. But a very nice vessel nonetheless. I do like it. Very British, for sure. The British, I'll give them credit. Like, they were very minimal with the stuff that they put on a lot of their ships. Like, look at this. This is where I start hating what they did to their ships. They moved the engine room and everything, and I honestly think they lengthened the ship on this one. They moved their engine rooms to where they're no longer here, and they moved the engine room back, and it just makes the ship look really pathetic looking. Because the bridge is big and bulky, then you have like an open space, and then there's nothing but funnel, and it's just like, what in the world? What in the world is she saying, dear sir? Because if I'm being honest, like, I really don't care what she has to say, but I'm curious. Is there not a way that y'all can, like, kick her out of the forum? Because if she's spreading rumors that are really harsh, I feel like y'all should take action. If y'all are the fans that y'all claim to be, y'all should take action against her, because if she's saying that much of, like, crazy stuff, then y'all need to take action and get rid of her, because she's just doing nothing but trying to cause problems. I don't really like this ship, though. It just makes it look really weird. Like, I'd get in contact with the person that owns the server and tell them that, you don't like, and a lot of other people don't like, that she's there because of the fact that she's spreading really harsh rumors that aren't true and have been proven to not be true, and that she's just trying to cause issues. Now, obviously, the Albermable? Albermal? I don't know. Is that transference over from World War II to a more modern era stuff. You still got, like, the World War II era guns, but you're starting to see a lot of these, like, more modern secondaries. It actually makes the ship look really decent, I think. The funnels I could do without. Her sister made an account as well. Yeah, ban both of them, because at this point, like, they're both trying to do nothing but cause trouble. That would be what I would suggest. What is it with the British and trying to go modern but keeping it World War II? We are trying, but I'm glad that you guys are honestly trying. I'm very thankful to y'all for that. And Furry Smasher 12, I have to admit, you know, I, I I have said it multiple times, I'm not a furry, but I have no problem with you guys being my fans or anything. And I appreciate the fact that y'all are stepping up and saying, hey, these people are spreading rumors that we don't really like ourselves. We need to keep this. We need to keep this, the poop eating, the femboy stuff, that's just funny rumors. But if they're spreading rumors that are making y'all uncomfortable, then yeah, y'all need to get rid of them. They mentioned something about a bathing suit. Yeah, I don't wear bathing suits. No, that's stupid. Yeah, they just need to leave at that point. What I would do is, I would ask them to leave, and if they don't leave, then definitely try and get in contact with the admin or make somebody an admin. Because at that point, that's all they're trying to do is trying to hate on me because the fact that, because the fact I said I had an open mind and I tried to warn her and now probably something happened and she blames me for it. But you know what? I don't care. I gave the warning. If it happened, not on me. But I honestly, I have to admit, I very much appreciate the fact that y'all are stepping up and trying to get rid of the issue. Because I can tell you now, they are going to be in there for the sole purpose of trying to spread very rude and very untrue rumors about me. Because that is the personality that both of them have. They both have the personality that if you do them dirty, they're going to do their best to do everything that they can to cause trouble. They both have that personality. I mean, you tell me, like, when I was talking to her friend, when she was basically using her friend to communicate with me because she had to block me, her friend was telling me that her boyfriend, um, because the fact that her friend was a lesbian, decided to pick on her because she was a lesbian. And when the friend mentioned to her about making him apologize to her face, she didn't make him apologize to her face. She let him grab her phone, go on Discord, and DM her an apology. Like, she did not care enough about their friendship. They had been friends, from what I understand, longer than I had been friends with her. And she didn't even care enough about this girl to make him apologize for the things that he had said. So, that's the kind of person that this girl is. She doesn't care. She just has that personality of, I don't care. And I'm sorry, I want nothing to do with that. I mean, I'd offer to go into the forums myself and do something about it, but I don't want any part of it because I know what's going to happen if I step foot in there. One, you guys are going to start bombarding me with a buttload of questions and stuff, and I'm just going to get freaking aggravated and leave. And also, look at that crane, it's moving. Cool. um, but like, if I'm being honest, like, I don't think me stepping foot in there and saying anything like what I'd like to say, because I'm telling you guys now, like, if I were to go in there, what I would say is, I love the fact, and this is probably exactly what I would say, I'd say, I love the fact that these two people don't have the guts to say this crap to my face. When they have my Discord, they both have the ability to say this crap to my face, but they choose not to, and instead they go somewhere that I didn't know even existed until a few days ago and start spreading rumors about me. And then I'd say it just shows the kind of person that both of them are. And it just shows me that both of them are scumbags that can't handle the fact that I was right. Or something like that. I'm not. Normally, I'm not the kind of person to hold a grudge. And, I haven't held a grudge against this girl that's doing all this. But, I'm not going to sit by and let her spread rumors about me either, especially when they're not true. It would be like, I don't know, I don't know you, Furry Smasher. I don't know if you, have ever had anybody spread rumors about you before or not. But, it would be like me going in and saying that, I don't know, let's say all furries lick themselves. That would be a rumor that I could start if I wanted to. What would be the benefit of me starting that rumor? What would be that benefit? I don't know. I don't care. And that's the kind of personality that them two have. I don't know what the benefit is of. Well, see, the thing is, one of them has me blocked because she was told to, and then the other one, I removed the conversation because I didn't want anything else to do with her. So I have no way to communicate with them anymore. So I couldn't communicate with them even if I wanted to. That's why I'm saying they don't have the guts to say this stuff to my face because of the fact that they know I'll say some crap back. But, and see, the thing is, they're most likely doing this because of the fact that they're wanting me to look like a bad guy for what happened. But in reality, the older sister's sister is the bad guy in this situation because she knew how old she was. She knew how old I was because I was completely honest with how old I was. She knew how old I was. I didn't know how old she was. And she kept talking to me. But yet I was the bad guy. I got called a predator by her older sister. And when I was talking to her sister, I told her sister, I had told her how old I was, but she never told me her age. And she just blew it off like it didn't mean anything. Called me a sicko, said that I needed to seek help and all this stuff. Your sister seems to be the one needing to seek help because she's the one that knows that I'm older than her and she's still talking to me. I don't care if I have my own issues or not. You need to keep yourself safe. Okay? I would have been okay if you would have told me, hey, I'm such and such years old. I don't need to be talking to you. Goodbye. I would have been like, okay, cool. And I would have understood. Because she really wasn't supposed to be talking to guys anyway. Apparently her parents have a rule that she's not allowed to talk to guys. She's not allowed to date anybody. But yet, she has a boyfriend. She's hiding that from her parents too. So all it would take is for me to contact her friend who, by the way, offered to mention it to her mom so that her mom could tell Rat's mom about the boyfriend issue and get her in trouble. And I said, you know what? I don't want to cause any more problems. And I backed off. I did the I guess what you could say, the honorable move, and I stayed out of it. But honestly, now I wish I would have gotten her in trouble because she would have known not to flip with me. But, whatever. But this is just a new low for both of them. I honestly thought that they would be more respectful than this, and obviously I was wrong. Like, it's one thing, you guys going into this thing and, joking around about me being a femboy and all of this. You asked me a question, or somebody asked me a question yesterday. People say, oh, somebody said you were a femboy. I was like, yeah, I'm not a femboy, whatever, and I moved on. It's a question. Somebody came in, they asked if it was true. I answered it. I went on about my business. But then I find out that they are in there spreading rumors about me. And they, or at least one of them, know me for who I am. And yet they're still spreading lies. Yeah, I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with like the little jokes that people make, the putting on of makeup, the femboy thing. I can easily be like, yeah, that's not anything I do. But it hurts more when you know that somebody that you know is in there spreading rumors about you that they know for a fact is not true. There you go. No, you wanna use something against them, Furry Smasher. If you're in the forum yourself, here's something you can do. Rat loves foxes. Call her a furry fox. I will give you that little bit of information. She loves foxes. Oh, she also likes rats too, so you can use that one too. She wants to create lies about me and try and hurt me. I'm gonna hurt her right back. And I like foxes. I think they're cute little animals, but I don't love them as much as I do wolves. That doesn't make me a furry. But it's like you said, they're a furry because they joined a furry forum. That's one of the reasons that I haven't joined the thing, other than the fact that I don't know that where it's at, because of the fact I don't want to get labeled as a furry just for joining it. Like, if I were to join it, it would honestly be just to explain to everybody, hey, I appreciate you guys, being my fans and everything, but I'm asking you very kindly to please stop coming into my streams and calling me a furry and all this stuff. It aggravates me and it makes me just want to mute all of you, and I don't want to seem like a mean guy. I don't mind having fans, but chill out on the name calling, And I don't feel like that's a very big ask. Just chill out on the name calling. You know? Also, did you guys know that the Fuzo is based on the tiger? Or not the Fuzo? It might be the Fuzo. People on my server keep saying, "Oh, you need to create a video and talk about how you're not a furry." And it's like, bro, it doesn't matter how much I talk about it. People are just gonna say I'm in denial. Hey, that's a dad joke. I'm in denial. I'm gonna shut up, Dale. But honestly, like, it's sad to me because apparently, from what I understand, when from what I understand, when when I last talked to Rat, um, from what I'm understanding, she wasn't on Discord or any internet thing very often because she was quote unquote doing more things outside. So now all of a sudden she's online more and she's deciding to go and harass me by not even, confronting me with all these things she wants to spread rumors about. She's just going to talk trash. Yeah, yeah, okay. So yet again, there you go. She lied again. She just wasn't talking to her friend or me, which I don't know if her and that person that I was talking to are even friends anymore. And if I'm being honest, I would hope that the friend got enough guts to stop being her friend, because she wasn't a very good friend to begin with. She wasn't a good friend to me. She wasn't a good friend to her. And I just don't want to see another person get hurt by her. And that's what she did. She hurts people. And she does it, and she thinks it's funny. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I actually went on Reddit yesterday, before I went to sleep, and I looked up my name on Reddit to see if I could find the thing, and I was like, "Yep, I don't see it." Click, home, delete. Like, I didn't bother with it anymore. I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna let it sit there and all. But see, that just shows you that the people that are in the forum are either legit fans of me and my channel, or they are people that really honestly have like a dire hate for me and they want to do nothing but spread rumors. Now, personally, I think that most of you guys in the forum are people that are just really a big fan of the channel and stuff, and I'm okay with that. You guys are okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind having fans. Matter of fact, I accept having fans, Fan away, as I say. I don't say it very often, but fan away. Have fans. Fans are cool. Whatever. But when you have those people that go in there just to spread rumors and cause trouble, those are the people that you need to get rid of. Like I'm leaving you guys alone more or less because of the fact that um to be honest, like I figured once I found out that you guys would bombard me with stuff. If I'm being honest, the most people that I've run into is like two, three, four people that have asked me the same stuff over and over again. And I feel like all of you have heard me. You've put it on the forum that I've said it. So, I feel like people are being like, okay, so he's already said it. There's no need for me to go and harass him about it. So, I feel like y'all are just, you're chill fans. So, again, I don't mind it. But when you have people that are going out of their way to find it just so that they can spread rumors about me, that is, like you said, pretty sick. Like, that is just yuck sick, And the fact that she didn't even try to hide what her name was, I mean, you would figure with you guys having a fan club that she would have thought, oh wait, some of them probably talked to him in his streams and stuff. Let me disguise myself and use a different name. But no, she's going to use the exact same name and start spreading rumors and then think that I'm not going to ask you guys to get rid of her. No, I'm going to ask you guys to get rid of her because I know the kind of person she is. She's the kind of person that because of the fact that I tried to warn her and most likely I either got proven right or the fact that I put it in her friend's head that she was not a correct friend and her friend told her that I said that she wasn't a good friend. She has a grudge against me now. So she wants to try and make my life more miserable. But in reality, she's not making my life more miserable because look at this. We're having a decent conversation. We're able to have a decent conversation, having a common goal to get rid of somebody. She's making my life easier. She's making her life harder. She's the one that hasn't moved on, not me. I moved on. And it's like I said, I told her friend, if she's treating you like that, I don't think she's really your friend. And that's exactly what I said. And, the friend was like, yeah, I understand that, blah, blah, blah. And I honestly think that, her friend was actually, thinking about cutting communication with her. Because of the fact of how she was treating her and everything. And she kind of, I think if I remember correctly, I haven't talked to her in forever and I'd have to go back through Discord forever. The last time that I talked was like right before Valentine's Day to this girl and I haven't talked to her since. So that shows you how long it's been since I talked to her. It's been months. And, I've thought about, reaching out and being like, hey, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. But it's just putting myself back into a situation again that I don't want to be in. And, I don't want to be in that situation again. Like, I respect her friend because she was honest with me and she was a chill person. So, I told her, I probably won't talk very much at all, maybe. And she was okay with that. She understood why. Because of what Rat had done to me. She understood. So she hasn't bothered to reach out to me and find out what's going on because she knows what happened. I decided it was best to just cut ties. And I told her that I was thinking about that anyway. And she was okay with that. Her friend was more of an understanding person than Rat was. Okay? I would be quicker to be her friend's friend than I would Rat. And I honestly wish I would have met her friend instead of Rat because Rat is a deceitful person. I feel like her friend would have been bluntly honest. Hey, I'm such and such years old. I'd have been like, okay, cool. We don't need to talk. Because, like, with me being as old as I am, and then talking to kids that are as young as they are, if somebody was to find out about it and report me, I'd get in trouble. Even though I'm not doing anything other than talking to them. But anyway, I just don't see a reason for them to be doing that. But obviously, they find a reason to do it. So, also, Crusader, would you like to play a grocery store simulator with me? I have a surprise for you.
Sure. 1 second. Amelia Bell!
Ding, 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 ding.
You should go melee a barrel now!
Right, let me leave the game. There we go. Grocery store simulator. But yeah, honestly, if you guys can work on getting them out of there, I would greatly appreciate it. And I know you guys will probably work pretty hard on getting them out, so. Get in here! I'm completely off key with all that, but anyway. Hey, Crusader, go look in the back. Come here. Crusader.
How are you today, boss?
Store is open.
Crusader, look.
That's nice.
We get paid for crushing boxes now.
Finally.
Finally! Uh-oh. It's only like, I think, 50 cents per box, so it's not that much. But I also got a freezer. So I leveled the store up to level 8 yesterday. Would you
help?
stop clipping?
Help.
No. No. Become a box. You are a box now.
If only I could crouch. I would have been able to fit inside of here.
I think we broke him. He's just standing there staring at you like, you dumb moron. But yeah, I mean, we got that. We got a few new things over here. I've already priced everything, so we're gonna make money! Money! No. But yes, dear Haku, what is it? What would you like to tell me? That's exactly what I need. Hey, do you want to grab like some boxed items and just start stocking them? Things that we can put on the thingy. I had to find the oh, here it is. That's exactly what I need. Start over here at this over here so that we can let's see, banana, beer, cucumber, drinks, this.
Just what I was after.
We need some more beans.
Beans, what up? Oh, I also made a cart storage area. Look at that.
Yay.
Ain't that cool? I mean, it fit perfectly, so I figured it would be a good little area. You want to click the button?
Exactly what I need.
Why is it when we shake our head, our entire body moves? I clicked his button. It's exactly what I need.
Hey, do you know what time it is? I just want this.
Time for you to get back to work. Shut up and work. Duh. I don't know.
Mexican rice.
Yeah, we have Mexican rice now. We're racist store now. What's next? Are we gonna get Canadian rice or something like that? Also, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
Exactly what I need.
Oh, dang it, I forgot. We just, dang gummit. I'm gonna have to move these backwards. Or at least these two right here. Actually, I have an idea. Let me see how well this works.
This is perfect.
No, that's gonna get in the way.
Exactly what I need.
Exactly what I need.
We need mango.
Why is this so expensive?
What's expensive? I just got it. Dear God, stop complaining. You're like an old man. I'm moving that for a reason, by the way.
Okay.
I'm thinking about, trying to expand the store out next, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet because we really don't have enough products to do that. Because the store size is 2,345. The store level is $3,000. And with the next store level up, the only thing that we really get... Oh, we're out of granola! We are out of granola! No!
This is perfect.
I'm gonna order some granola.
This looks good.
Someone claiming to be your mother has joined. Yeah, that's not my mom. My mom doesn't watch anything, so... My mom is... Yeah, no. Dude, that's just somebody joking around. I'm not even worried about that one. Alright, so the next level will get us red bell peppers, watermelons, energy drink, small can, green peas, orange marmalade, crunchy peanut butter. So we're going with crunchy, the crunchiness, and the frozen french fries. Is what we're getting next, so just be aware. Apparently, there's like a following theme about the pooping the pants thing. Apparently, that's just a theme. Oh, we finally ordered 100 orders. How have we only just now ordered 100 things?
Oh no.
Just what I was after.
Get back here! Well, actually, there is granola that we need to start. I got these though.
Last year.
Just what I was after.
Alright, so let me put this one here. And then this one will go right next to it. Although I kind of want to space it out a little bit. Hold on. Alright, so...
This looks good. Why is this so expensive?
It's not expensive, you're just cheap! Oh.
This is perfect.
Just what I was after.
This is perfect.
Hey, I ordered something else. But it's mine!
Seems quite pricey.
What you think?
This is
Oh wait, hold on.
what I need.
No, it actually looks really good. I like that.
This looks good.
You've already broke it and we just got it. How'd you manage that, lady?
Exactly what I need.
Here we go. Look at that. We're making money now. Alright, now grab like some beer and stuff that we don't have and put it in these coolers. Wait, do you have school yet today?
Yeah.
Okay, what time do you gotta leave?
Like 8:30.
What time is it for you?
7:16.
Okay, so I have to get off here at like 8 8:45, and it's 8:16 for me. So
Okay.
just so you know.
Yeah.
Hey, let's put that red energy drink in that one so that people will buy it.
Milk.
No, you don't get milk.
This should do it.
I think that looks really good. What do you think?
Exactly what I need.
Alright, we need to order in bulk or something. Oh wait, we have the new employees that we can get. Hire. Yes. Alright, we have to make another $400. And then once they get here, we can put them to, doing what they're supposed to do as well. So, that'd be great.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Dude, with that new self-checkout, we're making money way faster. I honestly think 6 self-checkouts is good, but what do you think with 8? I think 8 will look really good.
We'll get more cells faster.
I think probably what's going to end up happening is we're just going to get 8 and we'll just max it out at 8, and then we'll just make money like really crazy fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a lot of stock now and nobody's really showing up. Because of the fact we don't have... Dude, it's amazing how fast we run out of stock in this store.
Yeah.
Exactly what I need.
Don't I have granola in one of these bulk orders? I could have sworn I did.
Exactly what I need. Just what I was
Yeah, I do. We just run out of it really fast. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit this and I'm going to get more granola. And I'm going to put like 6 of them in there. Maybe I'll do 8. That way we don't run out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Potato.
We need to put more stuff on the shelves, but the issue is like, we don't have a lot. And we run out of stuff too fast, and we don't really have enough room in the storeroom to put anything either.
Chicken.
Chicken jockey!
No, I'm glad that it was actually peaceful and calm where I went.
It was? To watch that movie? How was
Yeah,
the movie, by the way?
I mean, the first part of it was mad, but the rest of it is kind of good. They did, I'm not sure if you already know, but they did mention a specific person.
Yeah, Technoblade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of clips of that. Yeah, they put a crown on a pig. I honestly, I think that was probably my favorite part of the whole, like, movie as far as the clips I've seen, is the fact that they did put Technoblade in the movie.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, to be honest, he honestly deserves the recognition considering how famous he is.
This looks good.
Alright, well, what I'll do is,
This looks good.
Those and Horthogs.
Exactly what I need. This one's on my list.
This should do.
once we get enough cash, I'll do the first bulk order, and we'll just go from there.
I need a
Okay.
break real bad.
Which is $430.04. You're expensive.
This is just what I need.
Welcome. Please begin scanning on the payment device. Transaction complete.
Exactly what I was looking for.
You know, I'm actually glad that the stream is actually pretty peaceful today.
Just
Like-
what I was after.
Yeah.
It's nice having a peaceful stream again. Olivia, you can't take a break. Get back to work. Stop smoking them cigarettes. Where'd she go? Where's she at?
Look.
I love how when they're walking, they look like they're floating more than they are walking. Like, we do it too. Look, look, look. Walk. Yeah, we look like we're floating more than we are walking. We're floating!
Oh, the brother's floating.
Dude, she's smoking. She's gonna get lung cancers.
Yeah.
Incorrect weight. Help is on the way.
Dick gummit. They broke it again.
Swipe your card.
Stop breaking my crap.
This looks
Oh.
Ape fruit. Ape hoot.
Are we out of cocoa nuts?
Just what I was after.
I think so.
We're gonna have to order it then. Let me see. Let me look at the. We got avocados. Nobody's buying that junk. Kind of don't blame them. We got 2 boxes of that stuff in here. Got plenty of cucumbers though.
Just what I was after.
What a...
Just what I was after.
No, we do not have coconut.
We don't have cocoa nut? Dang it. Alright, well, first bulk order's on the way if you want to go outside and get the forklift ready. Just bring it in here and sit it down. Oh, God. Remember the other day we were just goofing around with the forklift? Oh, no,
Yeah.
person, watch out! Bro just got ran over. Okay, we're not jousting the freaking food. Get the food out of the thing and bring it. Alright, there you go. Alright, now, very carefully turn. When I say very carefully, I don't mean dump it out in the doorstep.
Oh well.
Alright, now put it on the shelf. Put it on the shelf, and they'll stock it for us. And if they don't, they're fired.
This and I'm out.
Swipe your card on the payment device. Transaction.
You know, there's one game that I really want to get, and that's what is it? Farming Simulator 25 or something like that is the new one. I love the fact that they release the Farming Simulator games the year before their actual date. And it's like, you know, there's nothing really that new in the farming industry. It's just the same old crap that we've had in the game before. Dude, I used to have like some of the mobile farming simulator games on my phone. Dude, those were fun. I loved those ones. They were hard to play, but they were fun to play, you know?
Yeah.
$305 is what we need for bulk order too, so.
This looks good. Exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly what I was looking
This
for.
should do it.
Incorrect weight. Help is on the way. Swipe your
Fix
card
that.
on the payment device. Transaction complete. Thank you. Welcome. Please scan your first item.
Sir, you're not doing your job. You're fired.
This one's on my list.
Fired's cardboard cutout.
This, and I'm out.
Hey, you want a Christmas tree or a cactus?
We can use a cactus as a deadly weapon.
Why is that the first thing that you think about? You know what? I have a surprise for you. Give it a little bit. Okay.
Exactly what I was looking
First
for.
payment device. Transaction complete.
This
Swipe
is
your
just
card
what-
on the payment device.
This is just what I need.
I have a surprise for you coming. You know how you were talking about how you wanted certain things the other day?
And
Here's your piano. I got a drum set.
yay!
Swipe your card on the payment device.
Yeah, I especially bought a drum set for me.
Exactly.
I don't know how to do this. Yeah! I totally do this. I'm just gonna quit now.
Look what I can do!
Do I have a colostomy bag? No, I don't. There's no way you're actually playing that.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was looking for. This one's on my list.
Do you actually take piano lessons?
Found it. This looks
No, not that much. I just learned the first part of it to a YouTube short.
Okay, well, I got rid of my drum set. It sucks. I'm gonna get the guitar later.
Yay.
What? How much is the guitar anyway? Level 9!
Exactly what I need.
Exactly what I need.
Hey, when we get to level, let's say, when we get to level 5 on the store level, we're gonna call ourselves Walmart instead of Wolfmart.
This one's on
No, to answer your question, I don't have a colostomy bag.
Hey, boss. Ready for another great day.
Oh no, not that again!
Hey,
Shoot
boss,
him!
Ready for another great day.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, let's stock shelves,
Sure,
please.
Shelves aren't going to stock themselves.
Duh.
exactly what I need.
exactly what I was looking for.
Complete. Thank you. Swipe your card on the payment.
Alright, so we should be able to order that next thing. Also, we're gonna have to move this. We're gonna move it into your special corner.
Yay.
I don't really have a... No, hold on. I'll make you a corner. Hold on. I gotta put it in here, but, I'll figure it out here in a second. There we go. There's your corner.
Yay.
Just what I was after.
Now you can play us instruments for no
That's
apparent
too
reason.
expensive.
What's expensive?
Swipe your card. Swipe your card on the payment device.
I want to play the piano. Let me play the piano.
Exactly what I was looking for.
How does it work?
You click the buttons.
Why is this so expensive?
I'm a musician.
I'm a musician.
I'm a musician. All right.
Wait,
Order 2. It's been placed.
Sit.
We'll order 3 here in a little bit.
Batter up.
No, don't beat up the no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god.
Help me.
Dude.
Help. I'm stuck. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Did you get the fork stuck in between the concrete barrier?
No.
You can't even look at the child.
I can't. Hey. Just truck, please. Please, I have a family. Move it.
Where'd the thing go? Crusader? Guys, I think Crusader's, I think his internet died.
Yeah.
Oh, Crusader saw what it takes. Wait, no, wrong button.
They didn't like me complaining.
That's the thumbnail. That is the thumbnail for the video. I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna rename it to Grocery Store Simulator Shenanigans. Bro is just floating there.
Wait, what happened to a forklift?
I don't know. That's the issue.
Uh-oh.
I think you broke it again. Bro, it's twice now that we've had to buy another forklift because you broke it.
Hey, you bought the store upgrade the first time, so it isn't my fault.
Well, yeah, that was my fault, but I mean, I'm trying to blame you because, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, looking at that comment is just pissing me off more every time I look at it, so just remove it and you don't have to worry about it. Imagine getting your internet to break and then you just hover in the air for 5 minutes. Do you need a re-invite or something?
Yeah.
Let
Yeah, I'm gonna need one.
me stock these shelves. That brother's floating in the air.
Somebody get him out of the air.
No, that was that meme way back. I don't remember how long it's been since that was a meme, but that was a hilarious one. That brother's floating in the air.
Somebody get him out the air.
I'm trying to stock these shelves, but it's just like
Just what I was after.
taking too long.
Just what I was after.
It's amazing when we just get a little bit of stock in, we start making so much more money.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just going to have to constantly order bulk items and just hope that we don't blow our money too fast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't look at you seriously when you say yeah. As you're
Yeah, I might be levitating, but I kind of need a new invite.
You look like you're trying to drive an imaginary car over there.
My special car is invisible.
Are you like Wonder Woman? Do you have the it's not the imaginary jet though, it's like the freaking
Yeah.
what is it? Yeah, you have the invisible forklift. Are
Have
you a
seen those, like-
superhero?
Oh no. Have you seen those like shorts where like somebody is like on the ground and like they like ski on like they scoot on the ground like if they're actually driving a car?
Yeah, I've seen those.
It's kind of basically what's happening. But yet I'm trying to figure out the controls. Alright, so what does A minus do?
If I'm being honest, there's really not a need for me to reopen the game because like I'm gonna be getting off here in a little bit, but I'll invite you anyway.
Okay.
It'd be nice if like we could get like 4 people in here, and then like all 4 of us could do nothing but goof around.
Now we should make a racetrack. Get like four forklifts and just see who makes it around the parking lot first.
Hey, why'd my apple and cinnamon oatmeal make it all the way out here for?
Oh.
Store is open.
Alright, stop those shelves since I did most of the work. Where's the forklift, by the way? Is it back over where it was? Nope, you yeeted it. It's gone. You killed the forklift again.
Hey, it ain't my fault.
No, it's your fault. I blame you.
Mm,
The disappointment walk. No more piano for you.
eh.
No more piano for you. There's this piano in the trash compactor.
No, I
Exactly
didn't
what I
do
need.
anything.
That's the whole point.
It was my twin sibling.
Begin scanning.
Your twin sibling.
Swipe your card.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Transaction
This is
complete. Thank you.
There, I fixed it better.
Welcome.
I think that looks a lot better now, actually.
Swipe your card on the payment device. Remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
This looks good.
Now I have to order another forklift!
Hey, you're almost at 1,000, you know.
But that's it! On a freaking another forklift! For you to pull it out!
Legs.
Exactly what I need.
was after. Please begin scanning. Welcome. Please begin scanning.
My dear friend can't freaking drive a forklift. Da na 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 na. My dear friend can't drive a forklift. Da na 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 na.
They told me I was forklift certified.
They told me I was forklift certified.
But then I can't even drive a car. Drive a vibe.
There's a ton of evidence appearing on the forum showing you're in the wrong about all that stuff, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. No, if you want to believe anything that those idiots put on the forums, then you're the idiot, dear sir.
Nice.
What you call evidence, I call bullcrap. Because one, nobody knows what the flip I look like, so how the flip do y'all know anything about me? So that right there is a big red flag, or at least it should be for the logical person. Of course, I know none of y'all are logical, obviously.
Yeah.
Just what I was after.
None of those people on there freaking know who I am, so... Now I'm gonna order another freaking forklift. Let's see if you break this one!
Oh no, welcome to Shenanigans.
Exactly
what I need.
Alright, let's see.
Exactly what I need.
146.
Stater, and welcome to Shenanigans.
On the plus side, your fan club has 260 members now, gaining about 30 a day. I don't really care how many members it has, you know, as long as you guys just stop spreading false rumors. Like, that's the only thing I ask. Alright, there we go. Get the forklift and put it somewhere. Don't put it in the parking area. No! Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I will park it. Oh, wait, we can't park it. Okay.
Yeah.
Just what I was after. Exactly what
Here.
I need.
Don't you get out of the forklift! 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 My forklift. You broke the last one. Oh, car!
Is that a pedestrian?
No, you're a dangerous, a danger to the forklift. That's what you are. Bro's
They said
blown
I
up
was
the forklift
certified,
twice.
But I think they meant that I was definitely,
You are not forklift certified. There is no way that you're forklift certified.
I thought they said I
I
was
think I-
forklift certified. Instead, I think they said that I'm...
I'm forklift
I don't know
certified.
what-
Proceeds to run into wall. I'm forklift certified.
They said
Alright,
I
there's
was
that one.
forklift certified, but I think they meant that I'm gonna make people die.
Alright, well, I'm gonna park this over here so it's not in the way.
I wonder if there's a glitch where you can, like, carry the whole bulk.
That would be interesting if that was a glitch. What are we on? Order 3 now? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Stock shells. Here we go. I'm so glad we have 3 people now instead of just the 2. Because it seems like we're stocking a lot faster now. Hey, guess what? Another bulk order showed up. Wonder how that happened. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom in a forklift all the way home. Vroom, vroom. Hey, Crusader, after we get this bulk order in, I have to go because it's
Okay.
8:45, and I wanna go on ahead and get my brother's oatmeal done and ready so that when I go and get him up and get him changed and everything, I can start getting ready to take my dog to the vet.
Okay.
Because his foot, like his poor toe, is like very much like swollen right now, and we're very worried about him. Get out from under the freaking box! Oh,
I don't think we have any more storage.
It's fine. We'll just pack it once they unload everything.
This is perfect.
Liar. There's plenty of spaces to put things.
Uh-oh.
You gotta just find it. That's the only issue. If we had a bigger storage room, it'd be great. Like, I honestly think that they need to divide it up to where instead of it just being store size, they need to make it to where it's like grocery store size, storeroom size. To where it's like 2 different levels. So that, like, you're not worrying all the time about, you know, having too much room in the grocery store section, but not enough room in the, you know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would make more sense, personally, but that's just me. I'm a logical person.
Yeah, I got a bag. Destroy 100 boxes in the cardboard compactor.
Real bad.
I got that the other day, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. We don't have any more storage. Just put it on the cart.
Green pear.
Exactly what I need.
Remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Dude, I think we're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was looking for. Yes, found it.
Alright, so now we have to decide, do we want to upgrade the store size? Or do we want to, get the store level? Personally, I think it would be smart to get the store size since it's cheaper.
Okay.
And then we'll worry about everything else later.
I need a break.
Hey, stop smoking! Stop that! Dummy!
This, and I'm out.
Also, I do have to get off, so, this was fun.
I'll see you later.
Okay, goodbye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope everybody has a good day. And remember, you miss the wolf, you get the wolf. Hold on, before I say that, I don't know if tonight I'm going to live stream Repo or if I'm going to live stream War Thunder. It'll depend on what I feel like playing tonight. No, excuse me. Tonight, what is today? Wednesday? I will be getting back late tonight. So, because of it being Wednesday, I go to church on Wednesdays. So, I won't be streaming a lot tonight. If I do, it'll be like a little bit of Repo or it'll be a little bit of War Thunder. Considering how long War Thunder takes, I think it'll probably be Repo that we play tonight, or Paint the Town Red, which is something a viewer has been requesting for quite a while, and I finally bought the game just for him. So we're going to do some multiplayer on that. So anyway, I hope everybody